So I just wanted to introduce Lucy Chapin. She is amazing, but she uses emotion code, body code, and she is going to tell us how she uses it with the AO scan. I cannot wait to hear this.
Thank you. And I am Lucy Chapin, and I'm from North Idaho, and I've been with Solex since August of 2020. I was sold immediately when I found out what this could do. I was so excited, haven't regretted. I'm in this for life. This has changed my life so much. And I'm kind of like Dr. Regine Ridgway. I did not do a speech, so I'm just up here to talk. So, yes, I do use emotion body code. I am not certified in emotion body code. I read the book. Okay, so anybody can get Dr. Bradley Nelson's book. I have the body code version, and you're not licensed to practice on other people, but you can use it for yourself and your family. And so that's what I do. I do have somebody that does emotion code, body code on me back home, and there's many in Solex who do, and maybe they use some of this technology also within Solex. So what I do is when I do a scan, and I'm just going to bring up my last scan, and so I listen to my harmonics. If there's an emotion that's out, I might go through the list and ask myself, is it this emotion? Is it, fear or what it is? And then I'll ask myself if I can erase it. And I don't know if any of you do body testing on yourselves. There's many ways. Dr. Bradley Nelson explains in his book how you can do that. But usually when you are drawn to something, you lean forward. When you reject something, your energy does, you'll fall back. If at any time you say your name or say something positive and you fall back or kind of around, your polarity is off. Okay. I usually change my polarity and then reset it, but there's many ways. Even Nadia Lutz has information on how to change your polarity if it's off. So what I do, I go through the scan, I look at my vitals. I'm looking at foods. Now we know usually if a food is on there that it's usually stay away from it. But there's a few like maybe cilantro would come up, or maybe even peppermint or garlic, something that you question like, well, that could have therapeutic effects also. Is it telling me I need it? Is it telling me to stay away? Well, you can ask, do I need cilantro today? And then just let your body decide. And mine didn't come up with cilantro, but apparently I could use some cilantro today. So then I'll go through the chakras, and the chakras are great. Um, if you're off, and then to put back on. So if I have one that's off, and luckily today, the ones that were out aligned again, so I am good. But at that point, if I was out and stayed out, I'll ask if I can energetically correct that. And if my body says yes, I will. If it says no, well, then there's more to dig deeper into. Now, on the internet, I copied this off from Dr. Bradley's website, and this one is the emotion code chart. So if my,
Will you make that available to all of us?
yeah, I can take a picture and yeah, share that because I go to this all the time. And if you get his book and read it, it is in the book, but it's small. I have this where I can just grab it right away. But I will ask, is that emotion in column A or column B? And what emotion that is. And I'll work my way down. And even on the chart, he kind of goes through the process of doing that because you might get to a part and then you might need to dig deeper. Do I need to know an age? Was this inherited? So it's the process of going down to find that root cause before you can clear that energetically. And he goes through that in his book, all the process and doing it. So I highly recommend buying Body Code, and you can buy it off of Amazon. So I'll do that. Then I get down to the meridians. And the meridians I love because we already have emotional links. It just so happens that my kidney is weak today. Okay, so I'm going to go down to kidney. Okay, so emotions for kidney is fear, indecision, willfulness, and stubbornness issues, or issues with sexual confidence. So I'll ask myself, is this fear, indecision, indecision, willfulness, stubbornness, issues with sexual confidence? No. So mine is indecision. Can I clear that now? No. Is this inherited? No. Is this from another life? Yes. So I don't know how you believe about that. I never thought about living past lives, but the energy says it does. So now I'm going to dig deeper into that past life. Like I said, Dr. Bradley explains that in his book in depth in doing that. So then I will dig deeper and I will clear that. Okay. And then when I get down to like gastrotection, stomach problems, I'll ask if I can, release things there. Or if it's saying, like a vitamin or something, am I weak in that? Do I need that today? Maybe it came up on your supplement list, maybe it didn't. But should I be taking some vitamin B today or whatever? And you can ask your body these things. So, the AO scanner is already pinpointing where we're off. And this is digging just a little bit deeper. So not only do we have our Cephis or broadcasting, we can erase some energies. And when it gets down to inherited energies, or maybe from a past life, those are the ones that you're really digging deeper than the surface. So like when you broadcast things, it's dealing with that surface. But if you can dig deeper into that root cause and then let that energy go and just kind of peel off the layers of the onion, that I like to say, it's amazing. So it's just I use this every day, and even when it gets down into like the stomach, or my right kidney was off today, so I'll ask, is my right kidney happy? No. Can I clear that now? Yes. So I'll clear, and Dr. Bradley goes over like how many times, to go over your head. You can use a magnet, or our hands are energetic, and you can just use your hand. Is my right kidney happy now? Yes, it is. Apparently very happy. Because sometimes when you go forward or backwards, you might go forward, backward, or you might go, yes, or no. And some people, it's the woo woo. In Dr. Bradley, he explains a different way to body test. I'm not as good with the ring method and different ones. I do the feng shui, forward, backwards. Some people go, oh, you're weird, or you're woo woo, as Lauren would say, because of that. But it's the best way I can tell from my body that it's right. Because sometimes when I do the other method, I'm like, well, is that right or not? So, it's all what you're comfortable with and what you learn. But if you add that layer on, and like I said, you don't have to be certified in body code. If you are, that's great. But if you're not, get Dr. Bradley's book, read the book, and he goes through his whole story and how to do all of this. And it just adds a whole nother layer to what we already do with Solex and with our energy and biofield. Any
Wow.
questions?
Wow, Lucy, that was powerful. I don't know about you guys, but I just got a gold mine out of this.
Awesome.
And if you can make that
I
copy
will,
available
yes.
to us, that would be so helpful. Who got gold out of this? This is
Awesome.
amazing. Because how many times are you hearing this question? I mean, people freak out about their scans, and I mean, this just solved a lot of problems. Thank you so
You are so
much.
welcome. And thank you for the opportunity to share.
Any questions? You did an excellent job explaining everything. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Uh-huh.
You say emotion code, body code. Is the book called Emotion Code or is it called
I
Body Code?
I got the body code book. He has out two. He has out the emotion code was the first one, and then the body code. I went directly to the body code, and but he does use the emotion code chart within the body code, because sometimes when you're doing the body code, it goes back to a suppressed emotion, and it could have been from, like I said, it could have been from being in the womb as a child. It could even be from inherited a myism or a past life, and
He also has belief code, I believe,
he
as
does.
well.
Now, the belief code, he doesn't have the book. So if you want to do the belief code, you have to dig in and take all of his courses and become certified.
Gotcha.
That's where it's always good to have somebody who does body code and stuff, because they can dig deeper if there's something deeper there. But on a day to day basis, we can use and do a lot with these, these two things. We can do a lot.
That is amazing. Thank you so
You're so
much.
welcome. Okay.
Give her a big hand.